jumpy, aren't you? The only beasts I've seen are the Wick's drooling regulars, though this did catch my eye. I saw you drop it. You really should be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage. Keeping your distance? You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over here? Ah, I am good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you? Luckily for you, I don't charge. I'm flattered, really. Were sex my trade, I might make an exception for you. How about half off for a handy? Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail. So some spindly little street urchin can snatch it and run. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the Wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here. So, tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen, I wonder? The weather's shit, the food's dreck, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless you're just dying to consort with monsters. Aren't you funny? I have been told subtlety is not my strength. So, your place, or mine? Come, take my hand and we'll go together. I won't bite hard, unless you beg me. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. Their luteus is utterly exquisite, truly a performance to die for. There's life in this dreadful place, if you know where to look. Naturally, this dump was little more than a miserable little smear when I first arrived. Hightown, Lowtown, I know Eridia like the back of my hand. Surely you've seen it, that absurdly large tower looming over the rest. It's a little hard to miss. The Cenobium's overrated. Forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy boars in their limp dick tower couldn't even dream of. Oh, have you some pressing matters at the Cenobium? Lunch dates with librarians, tea time with the most esteemed abbess? Your loss. I knew I smelled blood. You reek of death and the road. And that fucking doctor. And something else. Not quite human, not quite monster. Seems we're both. So suspicious. Can't you see that this is a friend of mine? I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Danger's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. It will always find you given time. Your little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed. Did you try that thing I mentioned, the Loventian knot? What have we here? A bucket full of boogers. Leander's nose treasure. Don't tell me you're actually... I almost didn't see you there, Min. Looking for your booster seat. I'm starting to suspect he's stalking me. You don't mind, do you? Were I you, I wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth. The Wet Wick is one of the finest drinking establishments in all of Iridia. While you're here, You may as well partake of the signature watered-down drinks and stale nut leather. Ooh, lost your tour guide? Don't tell me Leander's already snuck off to get his knob slobbered out back. 2-on-1 business, isn't he lucky? Why are you so far away? Come, join us. Me? Steal? Surely you must be mistaken. How about we start fresh, Begin with proper introductions, get off on the right foot and whatnot. I'll start. The name's Vere, hunter extraordinaire. Hard not to when Leander shouts it every other second. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Fulgur. A free drink's a free drink, even if it tastes like rat piss. You've caught me red-handed. However will you punish me? So, you survived the night. Are you here for praise or will a headbat do? Most men would buy me a drink before insulting me. I don't think you understand how things work here. Information is a luxury, one you flung carelessly aside. If you valued my words, you'd have taken them seriously. I gave you free advice, warned you of the danger you were in, and still you went prancing off to the sea spring. Small wonder the soulless didn't tear you to ribbons. I have a very sensitive nose, remember? Only the ones I like. But the truth is, I despise most people. I haven't made up my mind about you yet. No, I'm just disappointed. People like us can't help but attract danger, yet you seek it out, and for what? Cheap thrills. And you think Min can help you? Leander, are you really willing to risk your life with those dipshits? They couldn't even begin to understand you. But I could. I could help you, if only you'd listen. You don't, but I'm slightly less inclined to waste your time with empty flattery or insults than those two. Is what you desire really worth risking your life for? Will you trust me? Good enough for me. Let's talk outside. If I have to smell Leander's skunky aftershave for much longer, I'll hurl. You had questions. Ask. Quickly, I've got a show to attend. Heavenly Lutist, as I'm sure I've mentioned. He made an impression. Not surprising. He's strong, ruthless, easy on the eyes. Gives it almost as well as he takes it, even if he's awfully greedy. Big. Everywhere, really. Bit simple, but you know what they say about still waters. Ace isn't most people. He's better. He's more trouble than he's worth. Dangerous, too. Stay away from him and those red-eyed freaks if you value your safety or your sanity. You don't know him. Not like I do. Oh yes, we laugh and go shopping and have sleepovers where we braid each other's hair and kiss with a little tongue. Can't stand them. The first time we met, they stabbed me. Slid cold hard steel between my ribs. Nearly nicked my heart. It was exquisite. The knife, I mean. Some sort of antique. Min's done nothing but disappoint me ever since. Can you imagine me being friends with that crabby little killjoy? Impossible. Not unless they learn to lighten up. And I'm afraid not even a surgeon as practiced as Kuras could remove the stick wedged firmly up Min's pert ass. I don't. I wouldn't spit on Leander if you were on fire. Oh no, he'd enjoy that far too much. To call Leander trash would be an insult to nature. He's a pathetic, slimy little man-child in big, shiny shoes. I've seen mutts rotting in gutters with more dignity. Don't you ever dare ask me about another soul. I haven't got all night for idle gossip. You get 2 more questions. Make them count. Leander's a moaning fool with a throbbing victim complex. He loves to see himself as a savior, but the only difference between his cronies and the Cenobium stooges are their uniforms. You're asking who, when you should be asking why. For the same reason they'll disappear you, given half the chance. I'm something special. See this collar? Looks unremarkable, doesn't it? Don't you know better than to touch without asking? Because I said so. Fuck fairness. Life's not fair. Patience, Fulgur. I'll tell you when and how you can touch me. Behave, or I'll make you bleed. Doubtful. They keep me around because I'm the best at what I do. Killing. As long as I wear this collar, I'm made to hunt the Cenobians' dizzying array of enemies. Monsters, soulless, noisy dissidents who grow overbold. I'm bound by their will until the day I die. It is, isn't it? And that's all you're getting from me. I really must leave now. I'll be late. Isn't that obvious? I wanted to lure you out here alone so I could eat you. And you're asking far too many questions for someone hiding so much. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a tough act, or the way you tense up at the slightest provocation. More likely it's the bandages. Not exactly subtle. I'll be going. Unless you're willing to share some morsels with me. Wrong. You can start with what you are. Would you believe me if I said that the eyes are the windows to the soul? Cliché, I know, but let me tell you a little secret. There's nothing you can hide from me. The betrayal, the loss of hope, the sheer desperation that drives you still to search and search to no end. I could give you something new to live for. All that suffering has made your soul so irresistible. You're trembling. What if you and I went somewhere quieter, alone? A shame. You're fun, Fulgur, even if you frequently forget your place. But if you ever call me a dog again, I'll break you. Understood? Let's get one thing straight. I ate a monster 3 times your size for breakfast. 2, actually. The first tasted dreadful, like a fisherman's old ashtray, but that's besides the point. You and I may be alike, but don't ever forget what I am, or what I do best.